The Thailand National Disaster Warning Center director insists that his team is prepared. In response to widespread tsunami prediction in southern Thailand, which caused panic among residents and some visitors, the director of the National Disaster Warning Center, Somsak Kausuwan, insists that people should not be too concerned, as all early warning agencies are working together and prepared to assist people 24 hours. He also mentioned that his team is also comprised of seismologists and meteorologists. Being guest for our Thai Andaman Talk program yesterday afternoon, both Somsak and Dr. Kruwan Jenkau from Chulalongkorn University's Faculty of Science shared information with the viewers and ensured the academic and safety personnel's hard work towards public safety. The NDWC director also announced that the two newly installed tsunami detecting buoys in the Andaman Sea are efficiently operating and can send reports via satellite to the center after tests. I also just want to remind you that the Phuket Authority is organizing a tsunami evacuation and sea rescue at Saphan Hin in Phuket City today at 9 o'clock. So if you're nearby, you would hear the audio siren, so please note that it is only a drill. And next, the Tsunami Memorial and commemorative events are to be held in several locations in Phuket. According to the Phuket Governor Tri Kiradesha, the 6th year Tsunami Memorials will be held in different locations in Phuket on Sunday. At Kamala Beach, the Japanese Association of Phuket will organize a ritual ceremony at 11 a.m., while wreath laying will take place at the Wall of Remembrance at Mai Khao from 8:30 a.m. In Patong, the municipality joins hands with the Phuket Provincial Administrative Organization to hold the Light Up Patong on the beach in remembrance of those who perished. The event will take place at 5 to 7:30 p.m. The Phuket director of the Tourism Authority of Thailand, Bangonrat Chinaprayun, said the Phuket Japanese Association, together with the Japanese Embassy in Thailand, will hold a ceremony at the Tsunami Memorial on Kamala Beach. A number of victims' families and survivors will return to attend the event. She states that Japanese television NHK will also accompany them. The Phuket Tourist Association President Sombun Juriyat supports the commemorative event, saying that families who return to the Andaman will see and have confidence in the region's safety measures. And national parks across Thailand held sea rescue operations to ensure the highest safety for people enjoying their holidays in the parks. A 20-person rescue team under the Lampi Thai Muang National Park on Wednesday took part in a sea rescue operation exercise. The drill simulated tourist distress call at sea asking for assistance. The park rescue team were then dispatched and took a rubber boat out to rescue them to shore. Then CPR procedures followed before sending them on to the hospital. Observing the exercise, the Deputy Director General of the Park and Wildlife Conservation Department, Tirapat Prayun Sit, stated that about 2 million people visited the national park this year. During this New York holiday period, the department ran a drill in preparedness to ensure the highest safety precautions for tourists. The sea rescue operation was one way to reinforce holidaymakers' confidence. He reiterated that the department has set up a 24-hour call center for tourists at 1362, while park officials are also on duty 24 hours during the holiday period. It also works closely with the National Early Warning Center in case of any warning so that people are promptly and properly informed. And ASEAN ministers on science and technology agreed on the Krabi initiative. The 6th informal ASEAN ministerial meeting on science and technology was held on December 17th in Thailand's southern province of Krabi. The meeting was chaired by Thai Minister of Science and Technology Virachai Virametikun and attended by science and technology ministers and senior officials from Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, and Vietnam. The Deputy Secretary General of ASEAN and his staff were also in attendance. The meeting adopted the report of the STI retreat and agreed that the outcome of the retreat shall be called Krabi Initiative 1. Science, Technology, and Innovation for a Competitive, Sustainable, and Inclusive ASEAN was adopted as the theme for the Krabi Initiative. The meeting agreed that the Krabi initiative should be implemented, keeping in mind the objectives of cost flagship programs and, to the extent possibly, synergize ASEAN research and development human resources through an exchange program. To make the program a part of all the cost flagship programs and other joint projects, and wherever possible, to make the program a part of human resource development in all member countries. And parking spaces on the Patong Beach Road will be zoned. Starting December 30th, visitors to Patong may find it easier to find spaces to park, as the vehicles for rent operators have agreed to give up spaces to the members of the public and agreed with a parking ratio of 26 to 74%. The conclusion was reached yesterday afternoon when the Phuket Governor Tria Karadesha held another meeting with related officials and local businesses. The meeting also adopted new parking rules, as all parking will be on the shop side of the beach road, not on the beach side, so the parked cars do not block the sea view for passers-by. The Phuket Governor and the business operators wish that this can be a New Year present for visitors to Patong. The Patong municipality will put signs up clearly indicating the zones for rental vehicle and tourists. And students in Phuket participate in the We Love the King, We Love Thailand program as part of an event in tribute to His Majesty the King, which will be held at Saphan Hin ground on Saturday. The We Love the King, We Love Thailand is part of the main event called Soul of the Nation, to be held at Saphan Hin ground in Phuket City tomorrow, Saturday. All along this week, a team of We Love the King, We Love Thailand went to visit schools around the island, where they shared their experiences and impressions about His Majesty's tireless work toward his subjects' well-being. The campaign kicked off on Saturday by Deputy Secretary General to the Prime Minister, Anjali Vanitepabut, and this Saturday the mass gathering of around 60,000 people will assemble at Saphan Hin in Phuket City to show their love and respect to His Majesty the King. The gathering will begin at around 5 p.m. and the Deputy PM, Sutep Tuksaban, is scheduled to lead the participants from all walks of life to pay tribute to the King at around 6 p.m., followed by fireworks. Other activities include students' marching bands, singing contests, and stage performances in tribute to His Majesty the King. Welcome back to Andaman News. The TAT is working with the public and private sector in Phang Nga to work out tourism marketing. The Tourism Authority of Thailand, Governor Surapon Sowetsini, recently came down to have a meeting with Phang Nga authorities, led by the Governor Tamrong Charonkun, and the local tourism sector to discuss and map out strategies for tourism promotion. The meeting reached the conclusion that Phang Nga tourism should be unique and not emphasize on quantity. The TAT will also focus on attracting Australia and New Zealand tourist markets for the green season. The TAT governor also vowed to support local tourism entrepreneurs by enhancing their knowledge on online marketing, as well as arranging tourism promotion activities such as the sea turtle conservation. The meeting also agreed that all year-round activities should be held at alternate locations, not only at Khao Lak. Mr. Yan Yong Korpet, representing the Phang Nga Tourist Association, stated that Scandinavians are in the major market for Phang Nga, with new groups from Russia and Asia, such as China and Japan. And Bang Tao night fishing games were held last weekend. Local fishermen last weekend took part in the Bang Tao fishing games using their long-tail boats to go out fishing. This is an annual event which was held for the 18th time to promote unity and campaign for fishing in a proper way. It's also one way to promote local tourism. The Chungtalay Sub-District Administrative Organization President Manot Panchalad explained that all proceeds earned from fish sales go towards local school children's education. Fishing is a traditional career for the village at Bang Tao Bay in Chungtalay Sub-District, where the majority of the population are Muslim. And Sea Gypsies at Rawai got new musical instruments under the government stimulus package of Thai Kem Keng. Ri Forngsatan, a senior member of Sea Gypsies of Rawai Beach of Phuket, happily tries out a violin, playing local folk songs of his community. The violin was only one of several instruments provided to the community by the Provincial Cultural Office. Others include drums, accordions, and amplifiers. The 147,000 baht worth of musical instruments was funded under the government's Thai Kim Karng Stronger Thai project, aiming at improving the quality of life for the local Sea Gypsies, as well as to promote local folklore awareness among the community. Witnessing the handover, the Phuket Governor Tri Karadesha urged the community to pass on their unique culture and folk arts to the young generation to keep it alive. And paintings are being exhibited and for sale at Bangkok Hospital, Phuket. Some 100 paintings by professional and individual artists are being exhibited and offered for sale on the second floor of Bangkok Hospital in Phuket. The sale proceeds will go to support training fees for nurses who look after patients with kidney problems at government hospitals. The exhibition was opened by Deputy Secretary General to the Prime Minister Anchali Vanit Tepabut on Saturday. Being an arts appreciator herself, Kun Anchali invites members of the public to view the paintings at the hospital. Some of the paintings were also made by a 5-year-old girl named Holly Maitland Smith, who conveyed her imagination about environment preservation into her paintings. And the Phuket Governor joins in a rice harvest at Mai Khao village in Talong. The annual rice harvest of villagers in Mai Khao village took place on Tuesday afternoon. It was a fun-filled event and signified unity in the community. The Phuket Governor Tri Karadesha joined in the harvest activity and had fun with the local villagers. The rice field is run under the self-sufficient economy. The villagers also demonstrated chicken, goat, and fish farming. A friendly handball game was also arranged to promote good relationship between officials and villagers. And pirated watches worth over 5 million baht were confiscated in Patong. The pirated goods seizure was a result of joint operation between Region 8 police from Surat Thani and Ketu police. The team raided a warehouse located on Nanai Road in Patong on Wednesday. Police said the raid was in response to tourist complaints to Region 8 police that there are several stalls and tourist locations of Phuket putting out on sales of pirated watches copied from famous brand names. Police investigations indicated that it was operated by a foreigner who sold to local stalls, so they got a search warrant. During the raid, the team found some 10,000 watches of all brand names worth over 5 million baht. A Vietnamese man who was reported to be a caretaker was detained. He later admitted to have ordered the pirated watches by ship from China to Bangkok before bringing them to put on sale at popular tourist beaches such as Patong, Kata, Karen, and Kamala.